Walking, Chris, walking to Bombsgrove from Witch Bowls. Just walked from over there. Oh, chickens over there, look. Dogs are indoors. Yeah, so more ducks. They just had their food, now they've gone to sleep. Well, I had their food about half an hour ago before I left. More ducks. Luna used to go up to them and chase them. Yeah. That's why we saw people with their shotguns Christmas time, because they were going hunting for the because I walked down here with Ian and Luna Boxing Day. Over there, people took their guns with them because they're doing, I don't know whether they're doing shooting or what. I don't know why people are taking guns for to shoot busy foxes or whatever. Sounds very cool. I thought it had been banned myself, but I saw people going there. Probably rich people, probably. It's a bit like a purge, isn't it? I used to think purge was like a made up kind of story, but the older I get, the more I think, no, it's actually true. Maybe not with people, or even with people, look at Russia and Ukraine. But I mean, definitely with animals, people treat them just like they're nothing. Like with foxes and things, and when they're testing the animals for beauty products and things like that, it's like cool. I'm getting out of breath slightly. I had a train go past me. Oh, the trains are running well today. Saturday today, Easter Saturday. That's why I thought I'd do a nice long walk. I thought I don't want to go too far. Well, I'm brothers anyway. I thought I'd just do a long walk. See how that gets me. Where's that coming from? Train. Oh yeah, cross country train. Probably from Bristol or somewhere like that, or London. Goes from Bristol, Western Bristol kind of thing, or London, that kind of way. Or Birmingham. It's heading north, so it's heading to Birmingham. I love filming the scenery around here because I don't know. I know I'm used to it now because I've been living here like 13, 14, 15 years or whatever. But when I first moved to Droitwich, I didn't have an iPhone, so 2007 I moved to Droitwich. What's that, 15 years this year? Yeah, 15 years March. Moved in March, which is 15 years. So it's pretty. Hiya.
Hi.
You actually said lay back. That's good. So I said hello to someone yesterday. I don't know if it's my pink nails, but this old man, he didn't even say anything back. I thought charming. I thought, is that because I've got pink nails or because I've got a pink glitter phone case? I suppose it could just be moody, I suppose. Oh, I'll tell you a bit of drama. I nearly went round to my neighbours last night with a knife because I'm not very good in confrontations, and I thought my neighbour had scratched up my front door. But luckily I rang Ian and luckily he calmed me down. luckily. He's like, you don't know, do you? It could be that David. He could have come over or something. Because he knows where I live, so. And I thought, oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. And I thought, I'm not going to do anything because I don't know 100% that it is my neighbour. Because basically on the ground floor, there's a druggie that's moved in called Damien. Oh, there's a stork there, look. Was it a pelican? Stork. Ever since he's moved in, it's been like loads of noise, parties and everything. It doesn't really affect me because I don't live anywhere. I live on the other side, on the top floor. And the people below me are out in their 60s, so I don't have any. I don't hear it. I'm the one that makes noise if anything. I have my mantras on my speakers quite loud, full volume. Sometimes when people in their 60s they knock on the ceiling and I knock back as well because I'm thinking, yep. Well, I ignore it like once or twice. So I'm like, oh, that's annoying me now. So I go in the kitchen, get the hammer and start hammering on the kitchen floor, which is their ceiling. So I've only done this walk once, but that was between Droitwich and Bromsgrove, so it should be a little bit shorter. I've also walked from Droitwich to Redditch before. That takes forever. That takes about 4 hours. This one's not too bad. This will be about an hour or two probably. Speed I walk probably an hour. So yeah. Lee's in, is it in retreat? Lee's in isolation because he's got COVID, so I haven't seen Lee for over a week. He says it's going now. I says, oh, that's a good thing because I'll be able to come over next week sometime when it's gone. The manager's there says he can't have any visitors or anything, or can't even leave his flat even for a minute until it goes. So. Yeah.
Oh, then take it the other way. Take it the other way. That's it. Then it goes down.
So yeah. Someone asked me what the masts are for. They're for the radio waves and Witchboard. If anyone's got an old-fashioned CB radio or something like that, I was going to dismantle them because they're a bit old-fashioned now. People tend to have internet rather than radio waves. But local people apparently said that they prefer them to be there because it guides them back home in the night time. So I have little red lights on the top in case there's any planes that going over, like little planes, like because they can go quite low. They can. A small private plane. So, yeah. Gate 41, bridge number 41. Yep, this is the furthest I've gone for ages. So I don't really know what's beyond this point because I sometimes go that way, which takes you back to Witchbold again. But no, I might as well go the full way. I'm getting hot. I think this is Daniel's t-shirt, He says it was too tight on him. I still got it, I think. It's a size large. It's quite baggy on me. Yeah. I think he was either 3 or 4XL, I can't remember which one. One of them. So yeah, this is a large, so it's quite baggy. So. Nice. Very pretty. All the little boats along here. So I must be getting close now to Bromsgrove, I would imagine. Stoke Prior, Stoke Heath, I think so first before Bromsgrove. And then I've got to find my way down into Bromsgrove. Adventure before dementia, that's good. And he was like, "You're walking all that way?" I was like, "Yeah, it's not that far." Plus I'm walking, I'm not running or cycling or jogging, I'm just walking at casual speed. I mean, running to Bromsgrove probably be a bit of a challenge, especially as I haven't got any water with me or any form of drinks. Saw some people. Saw a couple about, I don't know, about early 20s, about 20 years younger than me. And they looked like they were struggling, walking up the hill over there in Witchbold. They had a big bottle of water with them, and they looked like they were struggling. I was thinking, really? You're struggling with this walk? Thinking, gosh, what do they do all day? Sit on computer games or something? This is a nice easy walk. Not running, not jogging, not cycling. It's a nice easy walk. About 4 miles. Witchbold is about 4 miles to Bromsgrove. That's in a straight line. Along the canal it might be 6 miles. Because I think I've come off by Bromsgrove train station, which is about a mile out of Bromsgrove. And I've had to walk about a mile out of Witchbold in order to get to the canal. So like people's thoughts distract me. I noticed it the other day. McDonald's was really full the other day, and I was trying to talk to Lee. And I couldn't think what I was saying. All I could do was loads of chatter, all at the same time. It was like, oh gosh, too many people talking all at the same. Well, they're thinking in their heads, aren't they? They're all thinking in their heads all at the same time. And, oh god, too many thoughts, too much thinking. That's why I try and avoid crowded places if I can. Because when everyone's thinking like that, I've got like a load of different things. I can hear all these different thoughts. I'm like, oh god, can't they be quiet for a second? I mean, my dogs are hyper, but I don't hear them thinking every 2 seconds. I just like to run around the place. Mental peace, I think, is one of the highest things that you can have. If you ain't got mental peace, you ain't got much. You can't buy it with all the money in the world. Mental peace. Something you can only get through effort. It's the only thing you can get with effort. Some old man just nodded his head at me. I think it's Stoke Prior, or Stoke Heath, Stoke Prior. Yeah, I think so. Little doggy. Oh, that's the film I was watching last night. I was trying to think earlier what film I was watching last night. I was watching the film 2012. Apparently I read online, well not read, I mean I watched a video online on YouTube. The Paladinians got involved and that's why it didn't happen. That's what they're saying. The Paladinians is a star system about 30 or 40 light years away. They have blue skin and they're very evolved spiritually. Oh, what's going on over there? Paladinians, they're called. Paladin. If you've ever watched the film Avatar, you see them on that. Ooh. 15 minutes. A lot of people out today. I don't know what's going on there. What the kills them over there? I'm usually the only one around. Yeah, it's definitely Stoke Fire. Yeah, I'm definitely getting closer to Bromsgrove now. Definitely. And I was on the video, I was about a mile or two from Whichfold. Now I'm probably another mile, probably done another mile by now, or half a mile from where I was, where I started the videos. Not too long now. I wonder how they do washing in them canal boats. I was thinking that the other day, and I was thinking, how do they washing and washing it? Well, that's right, it's really a model railway. Show 10 AM. Hello, Duck. Boat and railway. It's got to be the way to Bromsgrove. I want to see what's up there actually. I think I'll easily catch up with them. I reckon. What do you reckon, YouTube? Can't be too far from Bromsgrove by now. Kate used to call it Knobsgrove, I don't know why. Daniel used to call it Ratsgrove. Or was it Daniel that used to call it Knobsgrove? No, I think Kate. No, Daniel used to call it Ratsgrove. He used to call it Ratsgrove, yeah. Any houses there? It's not going very fast, is it? 18 minutes. I'm gonna have to look for a bigger place here. If I get another Girl Cavalier, which I want to do in the future, I'm gonna have to consider moving to a 3-bedroom place. My plan is, I think I said this before on YouTube, but my plan is to buy a place in the future in Whichfold or Bromsgrove. I don't know whether I want to live in Droitwich, I don't know, because then again, everyone I know is in Droitwich, so. Not much interesting around here. I need to look up where I'm getting off, I do. I don't want to miss that. Okay, bye YouTube, because I need to look up directions to Bromsgrove Town Centre.